right? And instead of feeling bad about it, because I'm not a guy that's gonna like see you on the street and slap the Starbucks coffee out your hand and say, "What the hell are you doing? Why are you drinking coffee? You know that if you were to invest the money that you spend on coffee every day, you can have $1 billion by Tuesday." I don't do that. I don't believe in doing that, because then what I'm doing is I'm taking away from your happiness, because that coffee might have made you happy. I got coffee. We need our coffee, and Starbucks is good. Starbucks is not the devil. Starbucks is not the reason that your bank account is empty. I don't know what other people do, but it's not. I'm not here to make you feel guilty because you drive a Mercedes. I don't want you to feel bad because you went to the mall. But here's what I'm gonna challenge you to do. And I promise you, it's beautiful, because the more financially ratchet you are, the more effective this is going to be. So I want you to pick your most ratchet vice. Like, think about something that you spend money on. And you're like, damn, I can't believe I spent money on that. Like, maybe you went to the strip club, and you're like, man, every time I go to the club, I put $400 in a stripper thong, and I feel really guilty about it afterward. Or maybe you go to the mall and you have a shopping thing and you buy shoes, even if you know you don't have 3,000 feet, but you got 3,000 pairs of shoes in your closet. I get that. Or you go on vacation and you want to ball out, or you want to fly first class, or you want to drive a Bentley or Mercedes or whatever car you have, right? Some of y'all do really drive Bentleys. There are millionaires in this room. I've talked to a lot of you. So think about your habit that is your biggest vice. And then all you have to do, if you want to be rich in a decade, is turn that energy from that vice, because money is energy. Take the energy from the vice and just turn it in a different direction. So what I think you can consider is this. If you take that biggest financial vice that you have, make a commitment to yourself, and you can do it today if you want to. I hope you'll do it today. And just say, every time I spend $1 on this, I'm going to invest $1 in that. Every time I chop down a tree, I'm going to plant two more trees. So every time I go, if fast food is my vice, it's not the healthiest thing, right? But we've all eaten fast food at some point. Most of us have. I know I have. Then maybe the rule could be, if I go to McDonald's and I spend $22 in the drive-through, I'm gonna get on my app right then, right at that moment, not later. We're not doing level one. We're doing level two. We're not doing one day. We're doing 2 day. Not one day I'm gonna go and buy the stock. No, 2 day. Right now, in this moment, I'm going to get on this phone, and that $22 in spending spree is going to cost me $44, because I'm going to buy $22 worth of stock to match the $22 that I just spent at McDonald's. And if you want to make it fun, maybe buy stock in the company that you're about to buy a product from. So you're buying their products, you're giving them money on the front end, but you're going to make an investment on the back end. If people did this, like, let's say you take somebody that's an enthusiast over iPhones, for example. If a person simply said, every time I go buy a new iPhone, I'm going to buy the same amount in Apple stock, that person would be incredibly rich, to the tune of hundreds of thousands of dollars. If they started doing this in, say, the year 2001 or 2008 or whatever, when the iPhones came out, that person would have hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank, even if all they did was invest in Apple stock.